Today, I'm going to be trying 3 different sandwiches from 2 well-known spots and 1 hidden gem to see which one is the best. The most famous sandwich here in Peru is the pan con chicharrón, which is a chicharrón sandwich, which is fried pork skins, which I cannot eat because I don't eat pork. So I'm going to go for the second most popular option, which is turkey. Okay, on each of these sandwiches, I'm only going to get the basic, which is salsa criolla, which is the shredded onions that's seasoned in, I think it's lime and some type of chili pepper. I'm not too sure which one it is, but it's red. And it might be habanero actually. And then on top of that, the mayonnaise or aioli or whatever they offer, like their house special. Besides that, I will not add any additional toppings. Our first stop is going to be La Lucha, across from the famous cat park, Parque Kennedy, here in Miraflores. Here we are. So this place actually opened up in 2009. It's become internationally recognized as one of the best fast food restaurant chains in the world, top 10 at least. Not sure who credited that, but it was a famous chef. But it's also recognized by Bloomberg in the US, and they don't even have locations there. I believe currently they're only in Chile and Colombia and Peru. And yeah, it's great. I'm looking forward to this. But I have high hopes for the hidden gem, so stay tuned and we'll see what that's like. Doesn't look like much. This thing is flavor packed. Turkey, salsa criolla, which is just shredded onions that are seasoned in some sort of sauce, and their aioli sauce. All right, so first bite. There's a reason why it's internationally known. It's fantastic. Their food is prepared on site every single day. Everything is fresh, everything's amazing. Sauce is very, what's the sauce like? The sauce is a type of mayonnaise aioli. I'm actually not sure what the flavor is, but it's kind of tangy with a tiny bit of spice. So it's delicious, but it's a lot smaller than the other places. The bread is baked fresh and sent over in the mornings. Food is prepared on site. They're known for their chicharrón, which is fried pork skin. I don't eat pork, so I'm going for the turkey option, which is the second best. So La Lucha, a must try once you're in Peru. Another honorable mention that you have to try when you are in Peru is Siete Sopas. They got a soup for every day of the week. This place is open 24 hours, 7 days a week, and it's always busy. There's even a lineup right now. One person, but still, it's always busy. You have to come here and you have to try the sopa criolla. It's like this thick, creamy, not tomatoey. It's red broth, but it's delicious. It's got a ton of noodles in it and a bunch of chunked beef at the bottom, as well as corn inside of it. And it's probably the best soup I've ever had in my life. I don't even like soup, but this converted me. I come here on the regular because it's so damn good. And they even give you freshly made bread that's already pre-buttered by the time it gets to your table. So it's the best spot here. Like, you have to go to Siete Sopas if you are in Lima. Por aquí, por favor. Just for comparison, this sandwich is massive compared to the other place, La Lucha. So, look at the difference. Move that out of the way. Huge difference. So already, the turkey here was also grilled on top of the flat top. I got the salsa criolla, which is shredded onions and mayonnaise. Bread, also freshly made here as well as meat. Yeah, check that out. You got the dark meat and the white meat. The other sandwich I had was only the white meat. Okay. It's good, but it's missing something. The meat on this is definitely heftier. Like, you got some thick chunks of turkey, but it's missing a pinch of flavor. It's fantastic, don't get me wrong, but La Lucha I think might come on top just because of the salsa that they have, the aioli that they use. Whereas this is just their plain mayonnaise here, and that one was like mayonnaise with a hint of lime or some sort of zest to it. It was delicious, but I gotta say the bread here is a little bit better. It's more It's got more of a crisp, like listen to that, on the top of it, but super fluffy on the inside. It is delicious. This place has been around for 65 years. It's only known within Peru, and it's mainly popular within the locals. But yeah, it's not my favorite, but I do like it a lot. It's good. It's good. It's safe. And for 14 soles, which is about $5 Canadian, you can't go wrong. La Lucha was 13, but it's also 2/3 of the size. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this place. Peruanito, you're doing good. And now for the third and final sandwich here in beautiful Barranco, my favorite place, or district, sorry, in all of Lima, to try the third sandwich shop, which is called Monster Sandwiches. So third spot, there's a ton of construction in front of it, which is why I couldn't really record much. It was called Monster Sandwiches in Barranco. And it's personally one of my favorite places just because it's a monster sandwich, it's huge. And also, it's only a few blocks away, two and a half blocks away from the ocean front. So this is typically where I grab a sandwich and I come and eat it. And yeah, let's give the sandwich a go. Okay, so now for the third and final sandwich, which is monster sandwiches, which you can enjoy outdoors along the cliffside. So here is the sandwich. This thing is absolutely massive. Compare that to my hand. I'm 6'2", so you can have an idea of how big my hand is, but this thing is actually the size of it. This is the other one for comparison. It's just about the same size, slightly smaller. And then you got La Lucha, which is a teeny little baby compared to it. Look at that. I did not ask for lettuce on this, it just came with it, but that's the salsa criolla, the shredded onions. I got their standard mayonnaise and they added lettuce to that. So there's that. Let's see who's the best. That's a messy bite. The bread is a little bit too big for my liking. I would say the Peruanito place I probably had the best bread. It was crispy but fluffy. This one's just a little bit too big. The turkey here though, spot on. You got mostly the white meat. Actually, no you don't. It's dark meat too. That's leg meat. Yeah, it's a mixture of dark and light, but it's a lot juicier than Peruanito. It's more moist. I would say it's close to La Lucha's texture and flavor profile for the turkey itself. But the sauce here is more of a garlic mayonnaise, which I love garlic. Like, I love garlic. I can actually eat the cloves by itself. That's how much I love garlic. I would say it's between La Lucha and Monster Sandwiches. And for comparison, let's have a cold bite of this just to see. It's tough. Okay, so for the consensus, I would say La Lucha right here and Monster Sandwich right here. Look at that size difference. Look at the comparison. I'd say these are close first and second. In my personal opinion, I would have to say Monster Sandwich wins, mainly because of the size and also the mayonnaise that they use, just that little garlicky taste that it has to it is delicious to me. La Lucha is also fantastic. Their aioli is great. If you do go, you have to get their fries as well, and with the sauces that it comes with, as well as chicha. It's a purple drink made of corn. You have to get that once you're there because they're known for it, and it's very popular here in Peru. Get the whole combo at La Lucha. That completes the experience. If I had the combo, I would probably say La Lucha is first. But since we're only doing sandwiches and this place doesn't have combos, I would say Monstrous takes the medal for the sandwich. As for Peruanito, it's good, don't get me wrong, it's great. I would go there again, it just wouldn't be my first choice. So this would be third place, even though it is the oldest one. Yeah, sorry man, but you're out. So yeah, depending on how hungry you are, I would say go for Monstrous. If you're not that hungry, go for La Lucha because it is, again, fantastic and internationally recognized. But support the mom and pop shops. Have a good day.